He had 29 UFC fights and won all of them. His father was a sought-out MMA coach, and now he's carrying on the legacy. This video is the life story of Khabib Nurmagomedov, the Eagle, a 34-year-old Russian MMA champion and perhaps Conor McGregor's favourite opponent. If you're new to our channel, MMA Knockout, thank you for watching. Please check out our other videos, subscribe, and give this one a like and a share. Khabib Nurmagomedov was born on September 20th, 1988 in Silvio Village, which was in the former Soviet Union, which is now part of Russia. His father was an athlete and a war veteran, while his mother was a stay-at-home mum. Khabib has an older brother and a younger sister. His father, Abdul Manap, was a well-respected MMA coach and former wrestler who trained many champions. He was known for his innovative coaching methods and for his ability to inspire fighters to reach their potential. His training methods were highly effective, unique, and out of the box, with emphasis on mental toughness, physical conditioning, and grappling. He had also played a crucial role in the development of MMA in Dagestan, Russia, where he started and ran a successful gym. His father trained Khabib in combat training from a young age of 8. When he was 15 years old, the family moved to Makhachkala and he continued his wrestling training and took part in judo classes for the first time. Khabib had difficulty with the switch from wrestling to judo, but his father's insistence kept him going. At one point, Khabib's training with his father also included wrestling with a bear. Just wow. While training to be a professional fighter, Khabib also continued his schooling and was a 3-year student at the Plekhanov Russian University of Economics as of 2019. Even with education in post-secondary, Khabib stayed focused on his combat sports career. Khabib's MMA debut was in 2008, and he had an impressive 4 wins in 1 month, with 3 coming from a single day. He competed in different tournaments and championships until he joined the UFC. After accomplishing a record of 16 wins outside of the UFC, he made his debut in the league in 2012. He defeated Kamal Shalarus in the 3rd round by submission, and over time kept up his victories. Even though he was dominant in the octagon, his championship dreams were delayed by injuries. Nevertheless, he focused on recovery, training, and improving his skills even more. Then finally in 2018, Khabib earned an opportunity for the UFC lightweight title against Al Laquinta. Guess who won? Our man Khabib. Next up came a highly anticipated fight with the legend Conor McGregor at UFC 229. They both put up a good fight, with Khabib submitting McGregor in the 4th round to win the belt. Though tension was so thick between Khabib and McGregor's teams that a post-fight brawl spun out, and both fighters ended up being fined and suspended. The brawl reportedly started when Khabib got mad at McGregor's trash talk and behaviour. Khabib jumped over the cage and attacked McGregor's teammate, Dylan Dennis. Meanwhile, members of Khabib's team leaped into the ring and went after McGregor. This incident resulted in chaos and arrests were made that night. Khabib himself was suspended for 9 months and fined $500,000 for his actions, and his purse for the fight was temporarily withheld. Not swayed by the controversy, Khabib went on to defend his title with magnificent victories over top fighters such as Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje. What other controversies has Khabib been involved in? During his career, he had made comments about UFC's ring girls, questioning their role in the sport. Look, I don't want to offend anyone. Ring girls are the most useless people in martial arts. What is their purpose? I have a question. Those words created backlash from the MMA community and fans, labeling Khabib of being disrespectful and sexist. Enjoying our video so far? Please support us by subscribing to our channel and like this video. Then in October 2020, after his fight at UFC 254, Khabib announced his retirement from his MMA career due to personal reasons and wanting to focus more on his family and other endeavours. One of these endeavours was to promote Eagle FC, an MMA organisation that he began in 2019. His experiences as a fighter and a coach, and his influences from his father, had inspired him to work on developing a new generation of talented fighters, and to promote the combat sport in Russia and beyond. His father unfortunately passed away in 2020, but Khabib has set it upon himself to continue what his father had started, to coach and train a new wave of fighters for the years to come. In addition to winning the UFC lightweight championship, Khabib has won other titles outside of MMA. He's a 2-time world champion in combat sambo and has won 2 titles in Russian combat sambo. In the UFC, he holds the record for the most takedowns in one fight, 21 takedowns in a single fight, and has won the Performance of the Night bonus on 3 occasions in 13 fights. His career record is 29-0. How impressive is that? Take a guess. What do you think Khabib's net worth is? Here's a hint. His salary is reportedly $21.7 million. As for his net worth, $40 million. Let's see how he earns some of that money. Khabib's biggest payout came from his last match, UFC 254, in October 2020, with Justin Gaethje. As Khabib defended his title successfully, he took home $6.87 million on top of his base salary of $6 million, and he earned the same amount to the match prior to that. UFC 242 in September 2019 against Dustin Poirier. It is also estimated that Khabib could have made his career high income in the fight against Conor McGregor if he had not been fined for the post-fight brawl. The match had set the record for the highest MMA pay-per-view in history, with 2.4 million buys. Khabib received a payout for $5.1 million from the pay-per-view. His base salary for the fight was $2 million, and he had a sponsorship of $40,000. So altogether, his total payout was around $7.14 million. Khabib was fined $500,000, which left him with approximately $6.64 million for the fight after everything was over. In 2019, Khabib announced that he was the brand ambassador of SalamPay, a company that provides payment services. He has been sponsored by other international companies such as Toyota, Reebok, and Gorilla Energy. The Toyota partnership and his earnings from the sport helped him earn at least $16.5 million in the 2019 to 2020 timeframe. And according to Forbes, he was Russia's highest paid celebrity under 40 years old at the time. In June 2020, Forbes Russia claimed Khabib the top spot of being the #1 most successful Russian athlete. Sorry, Ovi. In addition, he has partnered with GMT Token, Fitru, and Jacob & Co. since 2021. With GMT Token, which is a blockchain-based Bitcoin mining token, he became their ambassador. With Fitru, a sports nutrition company, they had launched a new series of products under the Fitru by Khabib line. With Jacob & Co., he had released a special wristwatch, Epic X Chrono Black Khabib. Because of his popularity, Khabib earns a lot of money for special appearances. According to his manager, he charges $300,000 per day for speaking engagements. Khabib owns several brands which he has named after the eagle. One of them is a fast food chain known as M-Eat that he founded in 2019 in Moscow. The eatery currently has 14 locations in Russia and plans to expand to neighboring countries in the future. In the entertainment side of things, he's been an actor for the film Modern Day Warrior, which is a true underdog story of the legendary Canadian fighter Jesse Arnett, who rose from the ashes of life to become a champion. Given that the film is a documentary, Khabib acted as himself. Maybe one day, he will have his own documentary about his life. When it comes to charitable work, Khabib has quite a heart. After his victory over Conor McGregor, Khabib travelled to Uganda to fix 13 wells so citizens could have clean and safe water to drink. Plus, he had helped raise more than $100,000 for Dustin Poirier's charity, the Good Fight Foundation. Outside of the sport, Khabib married his wife, Patimat, in June 2013. There is not a lot of information about her, as she doesn't have any social media presence. Together, they have 3 kids, a daughter and 2 sons. Even with Khabib's success and fame, they managed to keep their private family life out of the spotlight and tried to maintain as much privacy as possible, and respectfully so. Would you like to see Khabib come back to fight in the UFC again someday? Comment below what you think, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like this video. Thanks for staying till the end, and go watch our other videos as well. We'll be back with more MMA content just like this.